Like the one at the
Whoa,
beginning.
that pop-in.
Yeah. The game punished you for being bad. But see, I like to go to the door the second time because I like canonically if she goes to the door and is like no and then drops it. It's cool.
It's easy. You'll never forgive yourself, Selina. Save Batman, then get out of here. It's not like he'll die. It's Batman, right? Come on, Selina. You've got to save Batman, no matter what.
I guess.
But why?
Steal the money, yeah. Fuck Batman. What has he ever done?
Since when did you grow a conscience?
Just bring them with you.
Yeah, I know. Why does she
And
have to
hide them.
choose?
This is like Forspoken, where it's like,
I'm coming to save
oh, I can't get the money until I save my cat.
How to find Homer first.
How is he gonna carry those around Arkham City?
She can just dump them and like on a roof when she gets out. Yeah, easily.
Put them behind.
How's she gonna get up the? How's she gonna get up this ladder with those two briefcases?
How is she gonna climb those stairs with two briefcases?
She can...
Stairs? What?
That's how you win an argument. You just break the other person's brain, and then they won't argue with you anymore.
Figured you.
Boy, have you never climbed a ladder with holding things before?
Nail back there.
You stick with the brooding.
I try to stay away from ladders personally.
I've seen people do that with like 6 beers and a pack of cigarettes in both hands.
Stopping it, you need to hurry.
So in the original cut of this game, like, does she just show up and save Batman during this cutscene?
Yeah, with
it?
no explanation. Yeah,
it's a Deus Ex Machina.
I mean, it kind of is, anyways. John, when you get out of here, John, you can also destroy these helicopters if you shoot them with electricity.
You tried that last week.
Go for it.
Yeah, I know.
My tracker's not
No, but it actually works when they're attacked.
Satellites to boost the signal.
Yeah, he's right.
I can't do that, Master Bruce. Your horny is affecting you.
I love that Batman seriously considers letting people die because he's just because Italia.
Batman literally was gonna let Arkham City die just because he wanted to get wet.
Do not lose Talia's signal. Okay. The tower's locked.
Okay.
No way in without
Fine.
One of the choppers will be carrying the master
I'll
control
save
program.
them, I guess.
Just need to find that chopper.
Stomp's foot.
I don't want to do that, Alfred. But Master Bruce, you should do it. You're Batman, you is.
Oh, you're Batman. You are.
Batman means a little something more, I think. You have to destroy that by gliding into it.
Yeah, this one.
Batman chooses the third option, looking for more Riddler trophies.
Looking for Riddler trophies while helicopters bomb the city.
If I can't save Talia. Oh yeah, you have to like glide so you hit that thing.
Yeah, and then you have to glide off the button and avoid the red ones.
Yeah.
To get the trophy.
That's right, yeah. Well, no, you gotta get more momentum. Look, they're gonna shoot you. Electrocute them. As if they can't hit you.
Hey, you did it.
Master Bruce,
you're
getting shot. I gotta get the Riddler trophy, Alfred.
The smoke makes me bulletproof.
Wait, you don't have to. I think you have to get on them to scan them.
Yeah.
I guess you don't have to.
Yeah, that's
makes
just
it
always
easy.
how I've done it.
makes it
That's how I've
easier
done
to
it,
avoid
too.
getting shot.
No,
Yeah.
just like I like what they just fucking crashed into each other. Fucking idiots.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, but what's your guys' favorite Batman game that isn't from the Arkham series?
Probably Vengeance and then Lego Batman.
From
Yeah, Lego
memory,
Batman one for me probably.
Oh, sorry, no, it's Begins. What the fuck am I talking
I was
about?
gonna
It's
say
Begins and Vengeance.
Begins.
Then actually,
Um,
I haven't played enough of Vengeance, so probably Begins, Lego Batman, then Vengeance.
Batman
I played
Begins, then Vengeance, then Rise of Sinzu.
And I always wanted that game, but never got it.
I've only played a little bit of Vengeance, but I've never played Begins or Sinzu.
Yeah, I
should
didn't
play Begins, it's
own.
fun.
I didn't own Vengeance, but I owned Sinzu, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! I get to play as all the Bat families." But then it's just like kind of a repetitive beat 'em up.
Yeah.
I had Begins on the Game Boy
Doesn't
Advance.
Sinzu also kill like every Batman villain in that game?
I don't know. I
Isn't there
never
a
made it
isn't
that
there a
far.
I think there's a part where you go to like Arkham and like everyone's dead or something. Maybe they're just knocked out. I don't know.
Was that written by Dini or any of the show writers?
I don't know. Probably not. Electrocute him, John.
That'll help.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys also didn't mention Telltale Batman.
I mean, I
was
like
kinda Telltale.
I like Telltale Batman, but like it's even without the Arkham games, it's not the best Batman game.
I just don't like that kind of game.
Yeah, because you're a fraud.
I really like those
No,
games.
I like my game to be games. So.
I really like those
But there's
games,
multiple
but they
things that games can be.
Yeah. Well, I just don't really like the like old DVD menu game where it's like hit the arrow when it says so.
Yeah, because you're a
They're
fraud.
more story based. But anyway,
Well, we know Austin hates stories in his games.
anyway, they do certain things with characters in that game that I wouldn't do. But overall, I do like those games.
Like friendly Goker or Hoker.
I mean, it's at least an
You're
interesting
scanning all the same
take.
fucking copies.
I like what they do with Two-Face in that game.
Two-Face is like
Weren't you
heavy,
outraged when
fat.
if you don't make him Two-Face, he's still called Two-Face?
No, because that's kind of silly.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's like not a reason to hate the game.
Right. And I really like the second game where you're like Bruce Wayne undercover in the villain gang.
Mm. But I do think, to a degree, that is like a symptom of some of the issues with Telltale, where it's like you don't really have as much control as like they maybe like make you think.
Yeah.
No, you definitely don't. Especially in that era where they were like just getting as many IPs as they could.
Well, isn't that just all Telltale? Like, not the IP thing, but I just mean like that level of like this is what you can do.
It is, but in some games it was like they hit it better. But towards the end of their run there, when they were doing like the Telltale Batman and
Johnny, you went from scanning all the same helicopters to not scanning any helicopters.
I'm trying to find one.
They're all fucking all around you.
Use your detect vision.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're orange in detective vision if you haven't scanned them, and blue if you have.
Oh, okay. Anyway, but yeah, those later Batman games, like Telltale games, like Batman Guardians, from what I heard, I haven't played that one.
Well, Guardians is probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But with Batman Season 2, at least, like, there's not a whole lot of different paths, but what is cool is that the last episode of Season 2 is completely different, depending on what choices you make.
Yeah, and I think
just
they
wish-
did that because they knew they weren't getting a season 3.
I'm heading to Wonder Tower.
Yeah, I kind of wish they went further with that, though, and, like, had a bunch of radically different, like, story options.
When I'm finished in the tower, I'm going after her.
Did you choose to
She
kiss the
doesn't know
Hoker,
Joker.
Noah?
She's out of her depth.
That's
I need
That's
to-
not
'cause,
a choice.
That's not a
Yeah, it
choice.
is.
If it was a choice, I would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Joker's... He's not a bad guy in those games. He's just misunderstood.
Isn't that what Harley says?
Yeah.
My Mr. J, he's just misunderstood.
Well, they kind of swapped the whole Harley-Joker
she's-
relationship,
Right?
because she's the more, like, abusive one.
It
And
felt
he's
very
like-
of the time.
Babe, stop. Stop beating me, babe.
I don't know. I thought that was an interesting take on Harley.
I mean, it's fine, but it's also just very of its
I
time because that
destroyed the
was
containers, Bane.
around the time. I feel like that was around the time they announced like those 300 Harley Quinn movies.
We must not allow these puppets
This is
to take
this is canonically the last time you get to see Arkham Bane.
Bane, it's so weird. And he's defeated with a little gate. Just a little gate. He's trapped.
He can't punch through it.
Yeah, and then he's just like, "Damn you, Batman!" And Batman's like, "Go woke, go broke, bud."
I love that this is just happening while Gotham is getting destroyed outside.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the many problems of Night is just that even like the villains, like a lot of them don't get satisfying.
Well, especially because they sold
Resolutions.
the game on like all the villains are coming together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's very
it's
much
not
in
bad at all.
the background. Yeah.
It's just like basically the prelude. Like it's all the villains got together to fund what's happening, but they're not like all working together in this thing.
Hmm.
It's super lame. When Bane dies
yeah.
off screen between games.
Oh, he does. I
Oh, he's
forgot about
dead?
that.
Yeah, you know how there's like the stories like in City and Night for when you do a riddle. I think there's a riddle where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Bane went back to his home planet and died.
The home planet of Santa Prisca.
Yeah, yeah, and, like it sounds funny, but I think that's like pretty much exactly what happens. Like he went back to Santa
As I was
Prisca and
saying, I've
died.
destroyed mine. I take
What
the
did he
lead on
die
the same.
of?
in a manner of
Diabetes. I don't know. Here, I'll look it up.
Probably the fact that he's
He's too powerful
like
to be used
700 pounds of muscle.
did it all for myself. Now, do
Yeah,
me
that
a
he's like
favor.
constantly like roided up.
Well, that's kind of almost sort of what happens to him in Beyond.
I knew I
I mean,
couldn't
he's not
trust you,
dead,
Bane.
but
So I used you instead.
he's just kind of catatonic after all the
Simple.
venom usage.
You rounded up the remaining
He's
Titans.
just an old guy.
I can
The way
destroy
Bane said what?
You're defeated, Bane.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, Bane is only really cool in Origins in these games.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't even bother me in like Asylum anymore. Like, yeah, he's kind of lame, but like Origins fixed him for me. So
So Asylum
like,
is
whatever.
just kind of there.
Yeah,
This game is lame with him.
it's a weird side mission.
I warned you, Bane.
Free me.
No. You'll get out. Eventually.
I
I'm too
like
busy
that
to
the
keep
bars
hiding
are just covering Batman's face.
Let me out of here.
Yeah, as far as the side missions in this game goes, this one probably has the lamest payoff.
Yo, what's up,
and-
Casey?
Apparently, the
Whoa.
Arkham Knight split Bane's throat and then shot him a bunch. And then he blew up in a propane tanker.
Propane.
Alright.
Probably.
I guess we'll just go do
Also-
the next mission.
Yeah, because the city is getting
Yeah, the
blown
city-
up
the
right now.
City is literally like getting fucked in the ass, and you're just like hanging out.
And then
What's up, babe? See how you doing?
oh hey, AMC is here.
Yeah, because
Yep.
nobody else was paying attention to the chat.
Well,
I said hi to AMC
because
earlier.
Because I was reading shit about this game.
You weren't paying attention.
Well, not this game. About Arkham Knight and Bane. Because I was like, I know Bane died between games, but I couldn't remember how.
No, that is
I think-
lame.
I think what I was thinking of with the Santa Prisca thing, I think the riddle where you find him is like, you find his stuff being shipped back there or something.
Well, I was about to mention earlier, like the Killer Croc cameo in this game is fun, but it's also just funny that Batman's like, "I'm not here to fight you, Croc. Like, you can go." And it's like, you don't want to deal with that, Batman.
But he's not
He's
doing
just out and about
anything.
eating people.
No, he's just living his best life.
He's just vibing.
Yeah, he's just vibing. And he's fucking skinny in this game because he has anorexia because he doesn't get to eat as many people.
That is correct. It's my channel.
Yeah, it's technically John and Noah's channel.
Why do you hate
I'm
my
just here
boy,
sometimes.
Robert?
Whoa, Robert, you're a co-founder. What are you talking about?
Wait, no, John, shut up.
Thanks.
Robert, why do you hate Killer Croc?
I love Killer Croc. He's wonderful. I just
you
wish I
don't
could have
Thanks
fight
for
him
the
as
sub.
much to eat?
He doesn't. Let's be honest. Austin just like went
You,
full boss nass.
No, if I went full boss nast, I would go.
No, that's Heath
Yeah, you
Ledger's
don't-
Joker when he thinks he has Batman down on the.
when the guy's getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
That part's so funny.
I love that part. Yeah, that's like the best part of that movie. You skipped so many Riddler trophies and riddles.
Wait, what?
I can't leave those people to die.
Aw.
We should save them before moving on.
No, I have to go back.
Batman had to take over because you're taking too
I
long.
need to attack from behind.
Yes, Batman, we know you have to attack them from behind.
We're not gonna do all the Riddler trophies anyway, so who cares?
Why? That means those
Because-
people are gonna die.
That's true.
Yeah. You're saying this
Wait.
is a bittersweet run of Batman Arkham City.
We need to talk.
Destroy his screen, throw a battering at it.
It won't let me.
Oh, that's right, you're stuck in this part.
I have a question for you.
Oh, I have some of those Arkham Knight prequel comics. I'd like to take a look at some of those Arkham tie-in comics at some point. Hey!
I have one. I
I
have
had like one Asylum one.
Presence creates these animals.
I have Arkham Unhinged Volume 2. I think it was a tie-in to City, but I don't think I've ever read it. It was like a gift I got one year.
Yeah.
But I've heard that the games contradict the comics a lot, or that they're like retconned.
That makes
Constantly.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looked at those and was
I mean,
like,
even
we don't give a fuck.
Asylum gets retconned quite a bit in terms of its like extra
true.
material.
That's true.
Well, even because I just replayed Asylum and I'm currently replaying City. Even like
If
the
you walk
character
into them, John,
bios
they'll
like
hit you.
are a little different.
Yeah, walk into one of them and they'll hit you. It's really funny.
Thank you, Batman, for all
Every time I do this, I just walk back and forth getting hit by everyone while a strange is talking. Don't let me down, baby.
You just killed that shield guy, Batman.
What, Captain America?
Yeah.
You just got hit out of the box.
Yeah, AMC. We were talking about that earlier. How Bane was killed off screen.
I think that's
kinda
why
lame.
you. I think that's why I brought it up, just because we were still kind of talking about it when he came in.
I just didn't remember that being mentioned in Night, like in one of the story things. but
Yeah, it's one of
I
the
haven't looked
it's one
at
of the
that scene for a
riddles.
while.
You can find Bane's equipment in like a shipping yard.
I'm kind of looking forward to replaying that one.
I think of the side missions, Mr. Freeze probably is the best one.
Mr. Prees?
Who?
What?
I remember the Freeze one being okay.
Mr.
Yeah,
Freeze?
This season of Infamy DLC is pretty good.
Yeah, I hated the Killer Croc one because I thought he looked terrible.
But I think the level itself is fine. It's just that his design
Yeah.
sucked. You're getting your ass kicked, John, by all these boxes.
His one weakness.
I hate boxes. Battering that guy with the explosive. Well, at least you caught it.
Hey, no backseat gaming here, sir.
It's the only way John's won so far. And gotten
That
all
is
these
not
Riddler
true.
trophies.
That part is true.
Like the meanest thing you've said.
Also, we've done nothing but backseat games.
Yeah, that's the entire
every stream.
Pointless.
Remember when I was like, those three guys down there, smoke them? And then you did, and then you won.
Who?
I just can't get no respect.
Sorry, my mic fell. Was that really loud?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't even
No.
hear anything.
Okay, good.
You were quiet for a bit.
You
I
just
just moved.
accidentally broke the mirror.
I just moved to a different room.
Oh. Why?
That's why I was quiet.
Explain yourself now.
Because some people in my house went to sleep, and I
okay.
didn't want to disturb them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Oh shit, it is 10 o'clock. I can go for another.
No, it's 9:55.
Go for about another 30 minutes.
No, 35 minutes.
We might finish the campaign tonight. I forgot how close we were to.
I don't think you have enough time to beat it in 35 minutes, especially because you're just bumming around.
Yeah.
But for the DLC, I also really like the Mr. Freeze.
There's a wall up there.
For Arkham Knight, I like the Mr. Freeze one.
Yeah, I agree with AMC. The Roz one's pretty good too. That's what I was saying. I think the Season of Infamy one's like the best side missions because I also like the Mad Hatter one.
Yeah,
Mad Hatter's fun.
it's another. All the Mad Hatter like levels in these games are pretty solid, and they're all pretty similar too.
Yeah, well, that's the one where you like fight him on the Alice in Wonderland book. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
well,
Except for some
that's
reason,
fun
the
level.
book is a recreation of Arkham Asylum City, which is weird.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
kind of Rocksteady recapping all of their games.
Yup.
Like in Suicide Squad.
It's like, this is the final game until they made Suicide Squad.
Until they made the Suicide Squad.
Suicide.
Yeah. Well, and I can see where you're coming from, Austin, with the Season of Infamy ones, because like the side missions, like in the main game before that, weren't great. Like the Hush one sucked.
It depends what it is, yeah.
I mean, I know we're not like the biggest fans of Hush here, but it's still baffling to me he's not like one of the main villains
Well,
with how he's set up in City.
it's more so just Dini was clearly setting up stuff with him and Azrael, and then both of them get really lame payoffs.
Yeah.
It's so cool when Azrael's like, the gates of hell will open, Batman, and I will be there. And then you get to the next game and he's like, train me, brother.
Hug me, brother.
Train me, brother.
Yeah, it's Rocksteady was just kind of like, oh, we don't want to do those characters.
We do not like Azrael.
Azrael.
And Jason Todd is not the Arkham Knight. Don't worry, everyone. It's not Jason Todd.
Yeah, the Jason Todd thing's weird because, like, why would you just dump that in? You're not even going to talk to this woman?
Batman just walks past her like,
I don't think you can. You talked to her when you were here before.
You can.
You can. You, like, it literally said the thing as you walked past, but now Hugo Strange is talking.
Yeah, there's another character.
You
He's
like-
like, just
you
hide,
like-
and it's like,
you
you don't want to get her out
the
of here.
game because it said that it said you could talk to her before you came in, and I always talked to her.
You missed your chance.
Oh well.
Dude,
Probably
Dude,
doesn't have
you
anything
embarrassed
interesting to say.
dude, you embarrass yourself in front of the babe.
You embarrassed me in front of her.
You embarrassed me in front of the babe. I cannot stand by for this.
Imagine Vincent D'Onofrio, Wilson Fisk. You embarrassed me in front of the babe.
Did you guys see they recast Vanessa?
Yeah,
They,
I
they
guess
what?
that worked out.
Because they recast Vanessa, but now they like recast that recast
Original
person,
Netflix
and they got
Vanessa.
the original Vanessa back.
Oh, okay.
I bet you, Robert, that was like a timing thing.
Yeah, well, when she was initially recast, like I think I bought it where it was just scheduling conflicts, but that's also when it was like literally just gonna be Charlie Cox and D'Onofrio and like nobody else. Like they just didn't care. And now with how they're reworking it, they're bringing like as many people back as possible.
Yes, you get
And
to
I
fucking
think she
watch
just
them
wasn't
die.
available. So yeah, well, I'm still like skeptical, but
Same.
I guess it might be better than they were originally doing.
If that show does not have Kingpin talk about the babe, I'm gonna be so pissed. Why would you
I'm
do
not
that,
a
John?
religious
That guy's literally looking right at you. He's a fucking idiot. He didn't even do anything.
Another guy's coming.
There's a mine on him, so be careful. Or don't.
I love how unstealthy John's Batman is.
Sometimes you gotta improvise. Austin made me panic. He's like, I saw you.
Yeah, because you did it
Because he did.
in front of that guy.
You gotta be careful.
You fucking bastard.
You messed up playing Batman Arkham City in front of Vanessa.
You were seen in
I
front
love
of
Arkham
Vanessa.
City.
It's my favorite game.
Sometimes
It's a part of me.
when you're gaming, you have to let out a primal shit. And you can't, and you can't go to the washroom while gaming.
Vanessa's like,
Is there
Go to the
a reason
bathroom.
I can get in
Yeah,
here?
there's another thing you gotta hack in the elevator.
I haven't seen the Daredevil show, but I like Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin from Hawkeye. Says anime fan.
Oh,
He's a lot better in Daredevil.
Yeah, I'd recommend watching Daredevil.
Good show.
Daredevil is a good show. I agree.
Daredevil.
You're gonna want to get up there though, John.
You cannot stop me.
So you can hide from the guns.
Yeah, because there's gonna be guys there with guns.
Yeah, so all this big talk from Hugo, and it really doesn't amount to anything. Honestly.
Yeah, it's really disappointing. That's why I'm like
That's my big
story-wise
problem
liking.
with
Like this
this
game's
game.
obviously more complicated, but Asylum's like a better executed story.
Yeah, definitely. I still think this is probably my favorite story and my favorite game of the series, but like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like awkward story problems that we've talked about.
Yeah, it's just how you fall on it.
Cover the door.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
door opens,
When we're done with all the Arkham games, we should do like a
it's not.
retrospective review of the series.
Yeah, I'm down.
John, what are you doing?
Open the doors.
I'm waiting for the.
No, you gotta go out.
Well, no, you
Nice
can
try.
wait until they fire, and then you can attack.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But I thought John was waiting for them to fire so he could then get back in the elevator.
Oh, okay. I never actually played any of those mobile games, AMC, but I remember some of them.
Yeah, I never played the mobile games either. You know what
I
mobile
have.
game I played the shit out of though back in the day was the Iron Man 3 game.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a game for Iron Man 3.
Yeah, and MODOK was the main villain. It was like MODOK and Ezekiel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he try to defect?
No. There's no button to call him a dick, which would have made him defect if you could call him a dick.
Yeah, I played one of those, and I don't remember which one. It's been too long. I don't even know if those are playable anymore. Like,
They're
I don't
I
even
doubt
remember.
it.
Those may have been removed
Probably
from
not.
the App Store.
Yeah.
We have talked about the what was on the PlayStation Vita, the Blackgate game.
Blackgate.
Oh,
which
we're
we
gonna
wanna
play
I don't know
that.
if we could make that work.
We're
No,
gonna be playing
it's on
that.
Steam. I have it. We're gonna play it.
I'm showing multiple hits in Sector 2.
I'm gonna
cool.
make Austin be there
Okay,
for all
well,
those
that
too.
works.
Do you need me to be here, both an Arkham expert and a Suicide Squad expert?
Yeah. And then Austin, you need to get the Suicide Squad game so we can play that for the channel.
The Suicide Squad game?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point I probably will. That game's not even a Batman game.
But it's in the Arkham.
We're covering
It's
stuff
got
that have
Batman
Batman in it.
characters.
Yeah, anything that's like part of the Batman corner.
Oh,
of
that's right, because
DC universe.
the Joker is like one of the DLCs.
And Harley
I mean,
Quinn's in
Harley-
it. And
Ooh.
Deadshot.
Nah, Deadshot's a DC character before he's a Batman character.
Stage 1 has been completed, sir. Casualties
Is
are
that true?
predictions
I thought he first appeared in Batman.
Yeah.
Focus your attacks on the museum.
Oh, there
I
you go.
want Cobblepot's
There you go.
fortress.
If you also kept going, John, you could have gotten a Riddler trophy.
Kept going. Oh,
And that shimmy. Yeah, there's like quite a few riddles on this tower.
how the hell did the Riddler get up here?
With his Riddler powers.
He riddled them into existence.
Austin, does that mean when you get Suicide Squad that we're gonna get all the Riddler trophies together?
Of course. I always get all the Riddler trophies.
Yeah.
And there's like 10 Riddler trophies in that game.
Austin can play that game with you because I think by the time I get it, the game's gonna be dead.
I think by the time I get
It's gonna pull it.
I'm gonna get that game for $3 tomorrow.
Yeah, no, anything that has like a Batman supporting character, as long as they're a major focus, I think we've agreed, like, we can cover on the channel.
Are you guys gonna review Pennyworth?
To fire again.
Oh,
Yeah.
John.
No.
Oh, John.
I mean, we'll have to review Penny. Oh my god, John.
Fuck you.
Nearly at the top. I'll stop him.
Give me the controller.
Did you know, John, if you dive off the tower, you get a bonus?
He's working with someone.
I
I
guess.
have to
Shut
find
up.
out who the moment I stop
What?
protocol 10.
That's not true.